Hello, hello. Hopefully everybody is having a good Friday. Welcome to the stream. I'm here. I'm settled into my chair. I'm ready to grind some Diablo. I'm a little bit late. But, you know, we're a little slow starting up. I have not yet heard back from Calistra. That was part of the delay, was I was trying to figure out if I got the time wrong, because it's very, very possible that with time zones, I got the time wrong. But we're going to start anyways, because I haven't heard back yet. One of us won at cards and one of us lost. You know what? I was going to say that the winner should gloat, but then I decided that was probably a bad idea. We're going to hang out here and chat for a minute, then we might go do some stuff. I need to pull up the map in game so I can see if there are like bosses or anything that I need to worry about. Not yet. I played a little bit on this character already. I was planning on starting a character specifically for stream, but then I didn't have time to Callie started hers the other day and I was going to catch up to her, but then I didn't have time to. So here we are. We're going back to my thing. Fresh character play tonight. Nope. It'll be the rogue that I've played a couple hours on, although I've only done leveling. So I haven't done, well, I did the initial story stuff for the season, but I'm not going to lie. This season seems a little thin on story, like every season. But yeah. I don't know about, well, Calistra started hers the other day too. I think she's level 40, she said. I'm about level 42. But mostly I've just spun around and, you know, what's it called? Well, fairly new. Yeah, it's not like we're starting at level 80 something. We're still in the earlier worlds, because they kind of changed the, well, so from my experience here and also like what I read online, they changed the what's it called? The progression a little bit so that it's not, because like last season we were getting into the, you know, the torment rounds like within what, a day. And they wanted people to stop blowing through some of the equipment, because like I mean, did we ever equip a blue piece of equipment after the first, you know, beginning of it? I don't think so. I want to say that we went straight to yellows, and then if that, usually we just went straight to red. So sorry, I'm rubbing my tired eyes, which is going to make this so much worse. Got through week 2 with the new job. I did. I still haven't decided what I think. I don't know. It's weird. I was trying to describe to my parents the other day what it is that I feel like my hang up is. And I almost feel like it's because it's not as much engineering as I thought it was going to be. It seems to be primarily project management. So I need to kind of figure out how much that bugs me, and if the balancing act between it bugging me and the amount of money that it'll be changes things. Because as we talked last time, I don't think any of the other places I interviewed at are going to pay anywhere near as good as this place is. Plus, I mean, everybody I've met has been super friendly. And that's the other thing. So we'll see. Got to sit through my first couple of meetings, hear an actual project discussion. The thing that will be interesting is it sounds like there's going to be more travel than I thought there was going to be either. So, you know, hopefully there's the amount of money they can throw at you to make it worth doing less engineering. Yeah, it's I don't know. I'm trying to think how to put it. Exactly. The job's vibes are important too. Cause like for me, I have never found working super rewarding. Like, and that could just be like an indictment on the companies I've worked for. But like, I don't know. If I don't like what I'm doing, I actually had a conversation with one of the other engineers today, because he came from another place that I did not work there. I did not interview there, but one of the other engineers at my previous job did and hated it with a passion. And so like I was talking to one of the current engineers, or the engineers at my current company, and that he was talking about how he worked there, and like he was saying it almost not killed him, but like he said it was like 80 to 90 hour weeks every week. If he had a business trip, it was like 3 to 4 weeks. Never saw his wife. They were trying to start a family and have kids, and it was like basically he'd come home and have dinner and go to bed. So it was like one of those things where he was talking about that, and I would never, is just what I'm gonna say. Like it wouldn't get, like we'd get 1 week in and I'd be like, all right, y'all, I'm not living to work. But yeah, so so you've just got to focus on building projects in cities, countries, or people you've always wanted to visit. I guess so. I don't think that's like an option I have, sadly. Both with you, not thrilled about working. Would have both retired 20 years old. Exactly. I'm hoping to crypto retire. I'm hoping that you know, crypto goes crazy in a couple of, I think I was joking about that on stream the other day, where I saw that there was like someone in Asia buying a bunch of cryptocurrencies, and I was like, oh, can I crypto retire this time? 90-hour work week sounds disgusting. Struggling with stuff. See, I couldn't do it, Emily. Also, hi, Emily. I didn't say hi. Welcome to the stream. Well, I'm trying to think like what's the most I've had to do, because my last place occasionally threatened overtime because we were salary, so we wouldn't have to, but I never actually wound up in a situation where I had to do the overtime. So I don't know. I got my work done on time. Work is an interruption to life and not life itself. That's exactly right. That's kind of what I feel about it. And that's why, I don't know, it's interesting. And like some factors that I haven't quite figured out yet is I keep finding myself as the only person in the office, which seems to me like there's a lot of remote work, or at least flexible schedules. But I don't know how real that is, or if that's just like people going on site for work. And I'm scared to ask because I don't want to leave a bad impression in my first couple of weeks. It's like the waiting in line you do to get into amusement park, not the fun part. Exactly. So, but yeah, I mean, so like that's the funny thing about it, is I go back and forth on it. Like today I ended up like I left work on a very positive note today, so I was just, you know, good. You're a nerd, Polar. I'll fight you. Also, hi, how's it going? I just finally finished 3 weeks of 8 to 10 before finally, oh god, see, did they finally free you from that hell? I'd say that's I'm trying to think, because I know when I worked at the bank, they tried to get us at the bank. They threatened to have us work like the 9 to 5 or whatever that the bank was open, and then stay after to make cold calls, because that was like something they were starting to do when I was there, was cold calling customers. And let me tell you, everybody loves a good call from their bank. But getting home and having just enough time to make us out, see, yeah, I wouldn't make it. Nobody in the office sounds like casual. See, we get casual Friday. Like during the week, I'm supposed to wear like a polo and like some nicer pants and stuff. Although I have noticed a lot of jeans and tennis. Well, so I was thinking, they told me dark jeans were acceptable, but I've noticed all jeans seem to be acceptable during the week. So really, I've slid back into what I wore to my last office. Like I do wear a polo, but jeans and tennis shoes aside from that. The real trick is if I can figure out this weekend, they have like an outsourced IT department, and they've been struggling to set up the VPN for me that would let me work remotely. And it could be that that's the only thing keeping me from freedom, and that I could be living my best life and going home at lunch and working the second half of the day at home or something like that. I didn't read as far as Naked Tuesday, I want you to know, and I just read that as I was finishing that sentence, and let me tell you, not me, not iTown. There's still Shopcat there. There's still Shopcat there that would see it. Have I talked about Shopcat on stream? There's a cat that lives out in the machine shop, and he's like best friends with all of the what's it called? The machinists. I thought the first day I saw him that it was a stray that had wandered in because they had propped the side door open to the building, and it was like for like air, you know, to let airflow in. And I was just like, is this cat supposed to be in here? Nobody seems to be doing anything about it. But I have noticed since then that he has multiple like houses around the building, around like there's one up in like some of the shelves with some of the stuff we make. There's one next to some food dishes in the other room, like, and I've watched him walk around and meow at the various machinists, and they meow back. So Shopcat seems to have the in here. Even if you're the sexiest body in the company. I don't know about that. I don't know if I am. We got some athletes in that company. There's a guy who I met for the first time today and actually got the chance to talk to him, and apparently he runs marathons. And I don't know if y'all have met iTown, who out of high school said I'm never running again, but I do the bare minimum running that I had to do for baseball. Too much cross country and track in high school. No thank you. No more running. I suppose we could get started on the actual stream. I wanted to give Callie a little extra time just in case, but you know, we'll get started. It's not like the game has a lot of progress to worry about anyways. It's just boom right here, and when she joins, she joins. It's called bare minimum exercise because this gives me the body of a bear. I have lost weight, which, I mean, I don't know. I'll talk about a lot on stream, but I you know, fight back and forth between slightly heavier than I want to be and what doctors tell me I'm supposed to be. What are we doing? What are we doing here? I guess so. Like, the whole deal behind this season is like these boss apparition incursions and killing all the bosses in them. Is there one up here? There's one up here. I really thought that there was going to be... Okay, there is a hell died. Oh, but first I want to also look really quick. Hold on. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? This one event you run over and over, you know, really, Polar. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there have been some Diablo seasons where I really enjoyed like the seasonal mechanic, like the season, the vampire one where they had basically green Helltide. I was like, you know what? That was kind of fun. I like killing things. I don't know. This one ain't doing it for me. Donate your extra weight to me so I can save money on food. I'll do it. I don't have a lot of extra weight, but I got you. Probably enough. But I get through like one of these waves of bosses, and I don't know if it's just because I haven't really, you know, gotten a chance to get my build together. Because we're doing at least for the start, we're doing the what's it called, the Dance of Knives build, the leveling build. We're just gonna spin, we're gonna throw knives, and things are gonna get hit by those knives. And I don't have any of the aspects right now, as far as I know. Right, stolen vigor. And I feel weak. I feel weak too much of the time. And then they're telling me that I need to get uniques after that. They're crazy. They're crazy. I was laughing the other day. I was looking at leveling builds that people had online for a couple of classes, And there was one of them that was like super weak to like what I remembered it being. And I was like, how is that like end game relevant? Because it had an end game, what's it called? It had an end game tab on it. And the answer was equip like every Uber unique known to man, and you'll be able to survive end game. And I was like, oh, okay. That's what that is. Okay. All right, so let's see. We're supposed to get stolen vigor. Question, what's eating Hightown? Answer, Emily. Now I gotta be afraid. Hey, we went over yesterday. Women are scary. And then I was bullied right after it, and you all just stood there and watched. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna not worry about it right now. And you hate seeing stuff like that. Yeah, well, because that's the thing is I'm just like, why would I bother using this build if, like, did they know how much grinding that is to get those Ubers? Like, I need the build to do that grinding. What do you mean? So, our goal to this season is, so we're gonna have the Dance of Knives for leveling, and we're gonna do that into, it looks like Death Trap got a bunch of buffs, and that's something I've never tried before. So we're gonna do a Death Trap Rogue. I don't know what that means, but I think it's one of the ultimates, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Death Trap. Place a trap that arms after 1.25 seconds. It activates once an enemy is within range and pulls them in, dealing damage. If Death Trap kills or overpowers an enemy, its cooldown is reduced by 5 seconds. Apparently, I'm going to be able to get guaranteed overpower. So, I guess I'm spamming it, is the answer. We didn't just watch you get bullied. We sympathize quietly from far. And you know what? And I understand not stepping in. That's how other people get hurt. I got myself in that situation. That's on me. I can't find a good place for my mic. I need to get a longer, I bought, we upgraded the mic to the XLR mic, and I got the 6-foot cable thinking that would be fine. The 6-foot cable is about half a foot, if not a foot too short. And it is stretched across my desks right now. And every time I try and like pull slightly, I'm like, okay, we're going to pull the mic out slightly further. It fights back. So now that I'm employed again, we'll buy a new XLR cable, but I can't do that right away because I made an impulsive Steam Deck purchase today when I found out I was going to be traveling for extended periods of time. Okay, so let me see. What do we Wind Striker boots? I think it said the aspects of Star Shards and the Amulet of Stolen Vigor. Yeah, so those are important. Do I have either of those? And can I get them pretty easily? Does this tell me? This doesn't tell me. So we're going to have to go to our collections. What did I say? Aspect of Star Shards. Cursed Touch. Oh, it's going to be all the way at the bottom. Star Shards. Legendary Aspect. Okay. Love to see something that isn't from a dungeon. Is Stolen Vigor. Also not from a dungeon. So we're going to just be doing our thing. And our thing is to remember, I'm very stupid when it comes to the button combination for this. So bear with me while I struggle. I am going to go really quick. And we're going to do our thing. You're also going to have to let me know. Remember, this game likes to be annoyingly loud at all times. So let me know if the game is a mess and you need me to turn it down or something like that. Because I can only see my own volume right now. And it seems to be okay. Okay, I'm just very stupid. You're not stupid. Don't you say that. This is Positive Town stream. We're positive in this stream. We're all very smart. We're all overqualified for what we're doing in life, and we all deserve to win the lottery and be free. I want not an elixir. I'm not apparently adult enough to do the what's it called? The incense yet. So let's do an attack speed. We love a good attack speed one.
Good batch there.
Audio levels seem good so far, only being in the middle of hell. I was gonna say we're gonna have to see once I start throwing knives if things start sounding wonky. Oh, I also need to. I was told that the season. Okay, so the season blessings come from the season journey. So I guess we're gonna destroy betraying eyes. Oh my god. They're gonna make me do the seasonal stuff? Ah. There are none on the map. I didn't know that that was possible, but there are none on the map. Unless I'm blind. Ah, I am blind. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're all seeing. We're all doing great. We're all focusing. We can read maps from a distance. I've got really cool glowy swords. And our goal is not to kill fast, but to look for those eyes. Apparently. I also see that the thing has started. Hold on. Do this first. Loud? Sounds kind of loud to me. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Wait. Too loud? I'll keep talking so you can have a chance. Y'all pumped too hard. I did not ask for you to kill everything that fast. Cut it up. Yeah, a little. Let's go there. Better? Too far down? I'm notorious for turning it too far down, so yell at me if... Look at this. Winning the lotto would be nice. I'd set up a path for a job interview next week. Hell yeah. Good luck on the job interview. I'll try to remember all of you when I become crypto rich and can crypto retire. We'll do streams every day again like we did throughout April. All day, every day, multiple streams. Okay, that's an eye. Okay, so I need to just not care about enemies because there's another eye over here. See, it's perfect because we spin. Sounds pretty good. Hell yeah. There's an eye up here. Everybody better stop killing. Where is it? Where is it? Damn. They got it. I hope it counts for me. Not right now, whoever just took a swipe at me. I have an eye to get. Ooh, money. Damn it. I hope these are counting for me. Because if they aren't, I'm gonna have words with the devs of this game. We're here to be speed. We're here to be speed. We are doing better. When I started playing the other night, I didn't have a lot of stuff, and so I would spin, and it would basically just be like me spinning in place like this around an enemy for way too damn long. That was doing not big damage, but in fact, little damage. Hey, you, get back over here. Still don't do great boss damage. That's the thing. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, it's this guy again. I find this guy, I want you guys to know I'm not going to complain about it on stream because I'm an adult and we don't do that. This guy has the most annoying moves ever, although he's dying super fast right now. But the number of like AoEs yet insane damage that he does make me want to be violent. Where's my OBS? There's my OBS. Okay, good. Wanted to make sure OBS was being nice. Oh, Emily and Zero, well, you're here. I didn't get a chance to look before starting my stream. Is Izzy still sane, or is her work nonsense still nonsensing? Last thing I saw was she was about to put hands on somebody because they were making it so she was having to do extra work and not communicating or something like that. 30 minutes delay, but will happen. Okay, that's good. That's not too bad. She's just got to take those deep breaths. Be zen. Be zen. Poor Belle is right. I have said that she should do some things that would probably not be good for her employment. So it's a good thing she doesn't listen to me. Because I'm the guy in the conversation that's like, oh, if it was me, I'd have knocked him out. And that's not the kind of guy you want to be if you're in the professional world. So... that's a lot of spiders. That was a lot of spiders. I am very poisoned somehow. All right, let me see where we were at. I was leveling up. Where are we at on levels? I hope nothing attacks me while I'm in this menu. I think we were at impetus is what the last stuff I was leveling up. Yeah, and then there was Deadeye was the next thing that was. I'm having my hand held by a build. At least for leveling. I think I might have just died. I just heard an that didn't sound good. Where's Deadeye? There's Deadeye. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't know if that was for me knocking out coworkers or having my hand held by a build, but I accept both answers. Leave me alone. Get your favorite token nonsense out of my face. That's your pay to win strats. And iTown plays legit. He's never spent money on a video game. You can try and trick the public all you want. He's hopped in. What's this about knocking out coworkers? I may or may not advocate for it when it's not me who has to do it. Sometimes, you know, it's the best thing you can recommend to a friend. You, sir, sound very mean. That's a lot of poison damage. That's the first drop that I need to put on my soundboard here is the that's a lot of damage. And what's his name from the Flex Tape commercials. You pass on the fight, you lose 100% of the time. Nah, so you gotta fight dirty. You go low, take him out at the knees. I used to say, okay, so this is something, when I worked at the bank, my first manager there was someone who I was like really good friendship with. Had a really good friendship with him. I wonder what he's doing these days. I don't know. But something that he used to joke about is, so our bank had this like whole like deterrent strategy to like deter bank robbers, where they would have people who would do what they called lobby managing, which would be like just like hanging out in the lobby. And like someone comes in the door and you would greet them, because people recoil violently from that. I watched an old lady back out terrified one time because one of my coworkers asked her what he could help her with. That was very funny. She was just like, this isn't right, and like backed out of our branch. Anyways, he used to always threaten that if we didn't like do our work or didn't get the calls or do whatever we were supposed to do, he used to always joke that he would do the Hulk Hogan leg drop off of the like desk we had in the entryway for this lobby management, and would explain to me, I never watched like wrestling or anything like that growing up or anything like that, but he's always explained to me how that's not a normal leg drop. It's worse, and that's why we should be afraid of it. And but I used to always tell him, because he was like 6'5", that take somebody down to the ground, we're all the same height on the ground. So start, you go at the knees, we're all the same height on the ground. That's how you win a fight. That was a very long tangent just for that payoff. Spooky noise. Okay. We got a big boss to fight? Oh, yep. Belial will emerge soon. Nice sign. I assume that's how that's supposed to be read. Ah, spiders!
Your insolence is at an end.
Insolence. Insolence. I'm 90 pounds. I don't think fighting on the ground. I believe in you.
Thank you.
I believe in you, but you may have to do some damage while you're taking them down to even it out a little bit. I have another friend who would just tell you that he'd throw you. Because he tells me that he would throw me. See, I'm already to the... This is the third one of these, and I'm already like, do I have to do more of these? Pestilent points, volatile shadows. Okay. I'm not upgrading that. Doom Treads of Slaughter. What a name for a weapon. I am getting talked at. I am frozen. He shapes it as he wishes. I need people to stop killing things. I gotta destroy these eyes. I saw a loot goblin. Where'd it go? I saw it on the map. You can't lie to me, game. See, but Emily, I always tell Belle and Nat that The small people are the ones with the fury, and that's why they should be feared. So you just got to channel that fury. I was the receiver of many wrestling kids. So what I'm hearing is you've learned how to land properly after being thrown, and you can spring up and take somebody down before they know what's happening. In my head, you're gonna have an entire, like, MMA fighter lore before we're done with this stream. How many eyes are we at? I hope I don't have to actually kill all the enemies, because that's counterintuitive to what I'm trying to do here. It also really throws me off here that the one of the noises that they make is like, I swear, the Borderlands whatever that bug was, that bug enemy in Borderlands was. Can't think of the name. In the second area of the first game. What was it called? Not Varkid. It was from the first game. It's those slug things. We even played that game. I don't know. I found brain no work. I'm gonna sit here in silence. Been too long for me. First game, yeah. I have a lot of work to do. Although I saw today a rumor that GTA 6 is coming out like later this month, which is crazy if true.
Insolence is at an end.
So I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna play that on stream, because like I feel like GTA is a game where if I haven't played it through the first time, I'm worried that like I'm gonna get my channel banned or something like that. There's too much coming out later this month. Exactly. I haven't even looked. What's the last time that I said outside? I said it on stream when Moonlighter 2 is coming out, because that's also on my list. Still haven't finished GTA 5. Well, get on it. GTA 5 was great. I enjoyed it quite a bit. What does this do? Your subterfuge decoy trap taunts lures enemies. Do I want that? Oh, there's do I want that, and do I need to keep it for this next build? The death trap build that I was looking at. Death trap. No, there are no rings. There's just boots, pants, and chest piece. Well, okay. They have the ring of starless skies in the end game. Okay. Not a problem. Had trouble getting into the 3 playable character model? Yeah, I feel that. Made it feel like work a little. It's a great game. I did take issue with what else did I where did I dislike that? Oh, it was, I think the first time that what I'm thinking of is when I read Lord of the Rings. This is way old. This was like back when the movies were still coming out and I was still a kid, because my mom wouldn't let me see the movies until I'd read the books. But it always pissed me off when you'd get into a character's story and then they would take you to a different character. I feel like that happens in GTA a little bit. But it's also been probably 10 years since I played GTA 5. Because I'm old. Bow? Bow? Encircling blades. Do I care? I'll put the pants on. You always put the pants on. I don't have the rings. What do I want on the rings? Dexterity and attack speed. Does this give me those things? Gives me dexterity. I suppose we could use this for now and then just flop it off at some point. Let's do that.
How can I help? The forge is always hot.
Breakneck bandits and aspen bite. Okay, so none of those were things to worry about. I'm gonna finish off Deadeye. Okay, see, Deadeye isn't gonna work for me though right now because that's the I need to have the shattering knives or whatever star shards aspect we were talking about earlier. Because right now my knives won't make it very far. And that's a mess. I don't know. Oh well. Let's go talk to the Tree of Whispers.
It is done.
Greater collection of lake shards. Gimme. Lake guards, not lake shards. I'm having one of those days, y'all. One of those days where Town can't talk. What you got going on? I don't know what you got going on. I'm gonna worry about that later. Oh, we finished the things. How do I claim my rewards? Like that. Okay. And then upgrade boss powers to rank 8. Okay. Imprint aspects at the occultist. I can do that. Legendary gear in all slots. I could probably do that too. But yeah, actually right now we could let's just do this. Press the wrong button. That'll do that. Upgrade boss powers. Can I do that? Yeah. Might be able to do that because that's at level 8.
I can't afford that.
Ugh. Let's pick up all the shinies. Love a good shiny. And then we are gonna put, I'm gonna break that one because that's star shards. We want star shards. So we got the thing we were looking for, funny enough.
Well, let's have a look.
And we needed, what was it? Star shards and stolen vigor? Right? Stolen vigor? Which I don't think we got yet. Yeah, we don't have that yet. All right. Either way, life's good now. We have star shards. World boss in 56 minutes. Love to see it. What is this? I don't know, but I don't really want to do it. Well, let's frickin', I don't know, keep going. I'm not gonna make it to that one before it starts. Is there another one? Is it the only one? That's the only one I see, so we're gonna make it happen. What do we got going on? I don't know what we got going on. Double checking Discord. Make sure I didn't miss any messages. And I did not. I feel like by the time I get there, it's going to be done. That was a wrong turn.
Unfortunately.
Did he just say impressive, unfortunately, about me going the wrong way? I was super passive aggressive, my dude. That was very toxic. Not nice at all. I'm not gonna lie. The other day, my game bugged and my mount kept running like infinitely, and I wish that was the norm. I know there have been people saying that we need to have infinite stamina on our mounts, but I didn't trust them until now. They are right. Anybody got any good drops? No? Yes, no? See, because now I can just kill everything. I do not understand YouTube and their counter, because YouTube has told me I've had one viewer this entire time. More than one person has commented in chat. So it seems like YouTube's trying to humble me. I'm not the famous streamer streaming to billions like I think I am. And really, how dare you? Rip, I know, right? It's okay. What YouTube doesn't know is that when I get this new PC, we're going to do Twitch and YouTube, and then we'll see who's the real streaming platform. My channel gets banned within like minutes of the stream starting. We're gonna finally be able to raid people. I won't have to do my pathetic raids to Twitch where I just put a link in chat and be like, hey guys, please go check them out. And then walk in. What was Splin saying the last time we quote unquote raided him? Yes, we are a ghost. Apparently. Because according to my screen here, you both can't be here. So one of you had to leave to let the other comment or chat. What was Splin saying? He was saying something about like he will not do something like he'll wear a maid dress or something else. I don't remember what it was. Something crazy. It was a wild moment to enter stream. You shall die, Lord of Lies. Fear me and my spinning blades of doom. Get out of my face. What is my handheld? What does it say? What does it say? It says frigid finesse next. Which doesn't make sense. Whatever. As a VOD watcher, I don't count. It's okay, you're here now. You count today. And I appreciate any VOD watcher that exists, because I can't tell because YouTube doesn't tell me. Oh, I meant to check. While we're talking about YouTube here, 1 second. Izzy was talking to me earlier today about her shorts. And I want to see what my shorts did. Because I am pretty sure my shorts died in the dark. Yeah, so it's like really interesting. I posted a couple of shorts from either the first or the second repo collab we did. From the people that are in it, it looks like the first collab. I don't see Nev there. And I do see Izzy. And I got like 500 views. I got no views for like 6 hours. And then I got like 500 views in like 40 minutes. And since that 40 minutes, I have gotten like 6 views on one of them that got 500. So I was blessed by the algorithm, but only for a second and not long enough for me to actually realize. SMH. Basically treating your stream like a podcast and streaming. Hey, I love that. I love that. It's time for me to start telling wild stories again. I'm glad you love the repo collabs, Emily, because we're doing another one tomorrow. It won't be quite as crazy as last week. We're limiting the lobby to 6 people for my sanity. Otherwise, I might crash out on everybody, and we don't want to see that. Let's go. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching the VODs and supporting the channel. It's the only thing that keeps me going on my weekly discussion if it's time for me to quit. Where's fine? Oh, this is something different. This is not what I came here for. I talked too long in town. Where's the next boss rush thing? Nowhere? I don't see it. Oh, it's because it's not red. Don't you ha at me. We got a packed weekend this weekend because we got repo tomorrow. And then I know you're not gonna believe me. I know nobody believes me at this point. But Midas and I are doing the calm lock on Sunday. It's gonna happen. And if it doesn't happen, blame him, not me. And then Spooky Sunday, of course, when it happens. Exactly. The last 2 weeks have 100% been my fault, though. Well, no, last week was he got work. But the week before that was my fault. And I did come to him like the night before. I was like, hey, don't be mad when I tell you. But can we rain check the calm lock again this week? Well, we'll do it. I don't even remember what was happening. I just know that we had deaths to a Dialga. I remember that. We made it to the next town, I think. We made it to the ghost gym. That's not going to be a ghost gym. Right? Or do we have... No, we have to fight our rival still in the burned building or whatever. Yikes.
Your efforts are not mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Well, at least shape it so that I can... I really wish I could hit that and keep spinning. I don't always spin to win, but when I do... my town is happy. We have Comlock, we have Spooky Sunday, we got the Repo collab, and then I think I will be sane enough to not... I had a lot going on this week. And I wasn't in a great headspace, and that's why the streams didn't happen. And I think I'll be okay this next week. Because what could possibly go wrong? It's not like I'll suddenly go crazy again. It's not like another one of my favorite Hololive VTubers is going to announce that they're quitting again, and I have to reprocess that for a third time in a 3-month span. I have no Oshis left. They can't do this to me. Button, button, button. There we go. I can never remember the button combination to start, like the snapshot or whatever they call it. Beautiful. All my Oshis are retiring, right? It's okay. I got one of them back, and we're praying that I'm gonna get the other one back, Indy. They're saving me money though by retiring because I was paying for a lot of memberships. So let's see. Oh, but do have it on your radar for not soon, but eventually. I am going to have to go. Apparently my business trips are going to be like week-long business trips with the new job. I thought it was only going to be a couple of days. But I found out the first one that I was going to maybe have to go on was in 2 weeks, but I'm not going on it now? Question mark. So. Exactly. Got one of them back, and apparently there's going to be a concert soon, although I still haven't seen that. I just have hearsay from the internet. Granted, I will say I think the shark is was the last one that I'll be like super bummed out about. So my sanity may be okay for the rest of them. What do we got? Yeah, oh, ended. Well, I guess we'll go back and we'll upgrade. We will go back and we will upgrade. How large of a construction project are these facilities that your new company works on? Well, so funny story. One of them. So like I've been trying to find them on like Google Maps as I am told about them. And one of them was this like pretty small thing. And I was told it was in the middle of nowhere. And they weren't lying because I went looking for it on Google Maps. And it is some railroad tracks. The building itself, there's a church next door, but it's like one of those like middle of nowhere America churches where it's like just an auditorium, like a single room building that you couldn't tell was a church except for the fact that it has a sign that says it's a church. And then nothing but trees and what's it called? And fields. And yes, industrial style scale baking. Yeah, it's actually it's a lot of brand names that I've heard. I didn't know all the parent companies, but like as I've seen the buildings and I've seen some of the like, you know, their marketing, I'm like, oh, I know that. I've seen that before. I'm not a big snack food guy, but I've heard of it. But the one that I almost visited, I had it described to me. It sounds like it's on like the same scale as like when I went to like I like a couple years ago, I had to go to Subaru's plant in Indiana, and I've heard that it was on a scale with that, it would seem. So big place, lots of stuff. So the comm lock will be finished before GTA 6. The comm lock will be, all I can promise is another comm lock episode before GTA 6 releases. It sounds like a setting for Silent Hill spinoff. I mean, hey.
Is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Hopefully not, because I don't survive horror games. I know that I would not survive a horror game. Mother... They don't let me have anything nice. So, okay, so wait a minute. So, where do I get the seasonal thing to upgrade the boss powers from? Because I assumed from this event, but I'm not getting it, unless I'm just not seeing it. Oh, I'm just not seeing it. Never mind. That man kidney punched me while I was in my menu, and I did not appreciate that. Stupid. Like a 10-acre building where they make 500,000 cookies a day? Basically. And I did figure out today, or yesterday while I was looking at things, that I'm afraid that it's going to be a situation where I'm never going to be able to eat any of these, again, any of these foods again, because, you know, I know what goes in them. I'm gonna say, you see, when I see the piping and what gets piped into the mixture, I'm like, oh. Ginger snaps, let me some ginger snaps or cinnamon rolls. I don't actually know what they make where, but there was a, on one of the old drawings I saw, there was a cinnamon roll icing line. Like a conveyor tube. So, hey. If you don't want them, give them to me. We'll see if I get free samples. At my last job, I asked if I got a free car, and they said no. They said I get the privilege of not being taken down by security when I go inside the plant. Ooh, that was fun. Everything exploded. I love this build because I can just spin to win all day and just... Wrong button. Never stop spinning. Never give up. Never surrender. We just hold square and we go wee! Wee! Alright, where's the boss? All misshapen ones that won't pass quality control. I did see, okay, so this is something like, I don't know, passive aggressive of me to say, maybe. That was a trap that I just went to go investigate what it was. This is why you can't let me be out here in the wild by myself. I need adult supervision. So like in preparation for the job, they sent me an old video from Modern Marvels, if anybody remembers that show. It said, the YouTube video said that the video was only like 3 years old, but the aspect ratio of the video begs differ. And I don't even know do they even still do Modern Marvels, the show? Does anybody know? Either way, not important to the story. It was like, what were they making? They were showing ice cream being made and like frozen treats, and then something that involved chocolate. Was it Snickers? I don't remember. It was something that involved going under a waterfall of chocolate though. I think it was Snickers. But I had like a real issue, or not real issue, but like I was watching the video, and I gotta say, you know, when you like see something from back in the day, and this could just be a me thing, and you know now that like there was a bunch of like influential money going into like, you know, like whatever the promotion of the show is, like you'll see like old like stories about smoking or something like that, and you can tell that the only way they got to film inside like the cigarette manufacturer or something like that was if at the end of it they were like, well, you know, although more studies are coming out showing smoking's not good for you. Everybody loves to have a good smoke every now and then. Like they have like sort of like a I'm on the fence, you might still want to try it kind of thing. Like the whole freaking thing of this Modern Marvels show like was just like they had one sentence about like the health crisis in America as it was starting. I don't know when the show aired for this episode, but like I said, the aspect ratio, it was like a square. So and I don't remember when that stopped being a thing, but it stopped being a thing when flat screens started being a thing, I'm pretty sure. And but yeah, they had like that little disclaimer about like food's not being good for you, but everybody can't help just digging into a new snack of their favorite kind or something like that. And I was like, okay, y'all got that M&M's money, I see, to film in here or wherever it was. Shaking my head. Do people not know Snickers is bad for them? Nowadays they do. This is more of like a back in the day misinformation campaigns before that was cool kind of thing. I feel like back when people could be argued with that like smoking wasn't bad for you or something like that. How many Snickers did you eat today, Tom? Next, they're going to tell you that the Milky Ways aren't okay either. Oh, this is the hot topic moment. What's everybody's favorite candy bar? I destroyed hopes and dreams the other day in Spark's stream. If any of you popped over there when Izzy and I were hunting with him. But I had some hot takes about fast food. As somebody who doesn't eat a lot of fast food, I had hot takes about fast food places and how good they are, or what's good and what's not good. And all I know is that one of his friends may never speak to me again. Wife says Twix. Okay, we love Twix. Cookies and cream Hershey's. My college roommate is shaking your hand right now because that is his go-to every time, and every time we stopped at a store he would do it. Reese's or Lind dark chocolate. I actually get Reese's a lot if I'm gonna get something. I actually when I was at my last job, I used to go to, there was like a United Dairy Farmers like right next to the building that I didn't realize those were gas stations too, but it had gas, so I got my gas there a lot. And I used to, they had the like the bar version of it. Was it like the Reese's Take 5 or something like that? I don't remember what it's called. But those things were amazing. But yeah, Reese's is my go-to. Or I also like peanut M&Ms a lot when I'm looking for something, because those I feel like I'm not a big sweet foods or sweets kind of person in general, so those are a nice bridge for me. 50% chance to, okay. I want to do not another one of those boss things. We're gonna hopefully not have to. Okay, cool, beautiful. We finished our level 2 of our season journey. We love to see it. Okay, what are we doing here? We want probably XP to start. Boost the chance of an ancestral cache appear. Appear after defeating layer bosses. What are layers? Boost the amount of Unveiler's Oath reputation. So there is no XP. There's the extra upgrade with improving glyphs. Hmm. Probably Unveiler's Oath reputation then, I guess. We'll just do that for now because that's going to probably be a lot of the season is us trying to get more of that. What do we have for chapter 3 now? Upgrade boss powers to rank 12. Rip. Reach rank 7 at the Unveiler's Oath. What the fuck is the Unveiler's Oath? Oh, is that the board with the lady and the stuff and the place? Okay, so I got to get Paragon points to get further, apparently. So, although I could do a Legion event right now. All right. We'll focus on that, I suppose. Because I'm probably going to go to that world boss, I guess. Maybe a little further. I haven't decided yet how far, because I don't think Callie's going to make it. Which is okay. I'll play with her afterwards if she still wants to play. Don't open the shop, iTown. You'll want to spend money. I don't eat many sweets either, but I'm a PB and dark chocolate enjoyer. Hell yes. Based. Love that. Is it old? Am I old that I said based? I feel like I'm old just saying that. I don't drink sodas anymore. The taste of a Dr. Pepper straight from the factory line was so good. Hell yeah. I also love that. I live off of the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, which is probably what's going to kill me. Just be aware. I know that zero sugar is not better for you than just having sugar. It just means you're going to die from something else aside from the beatus. Peanut M&M's not a candy bar, you know. But I said the Reese's things first, so well, fight me. Fight me. Haven't had soda since before the lockdown. It hurts my... Oh. I have a couple friends who can't drink soda because it... One of them doesn't like the feeling of the carbonation like when she's drinking it. And I called her insane. Do you have any hardcore characters still alive, iTown? The only one I've done that was hardcore did not die. But I was only doing it for the, what's it called? The, what's it called? You need to get some of the achievements, you needed to do a hardcore character. So. Although this character hasn't died yet. She's level 48. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I was telling some of the old Destiny group from my old raid team and some of those guys. I was telling them about the same thing I mentioned to you guys. How seeing what's going into the food at these snack places makes me not so sure. And one of the guys just responded hours later with, I don't know, I worked at Taco Bell and I love it more now. So apparently that's a me issue. All right. What time is it? How much time we got left? These Helltides should be going for another like 52 minutes. All right, let's do that. Let's do the Helltide to get, yeah, because we're almost to Paragons. You're right. And then we can throw the Paragons on. And then, well, are the Paragons shared season? I don't remember. We'll find out. Oh, I didn't realize my potion expired. Rookie mistake, iTown. Rookie mistake. Where are all the enemies? I started spinning to win, and there are no enemies. Might be time to go up a difficulty level. I had heard that the more efficient leveling was to do it like in hard and normal because you kill things so much faster. I mean, look how fast everything's dying. But I think I could probably go up a level and be okay. I did not know that these, like, picking up these souls made noise. Whenever I'm grinding this, I almost always have a stream on in the background. Leave me alone. I'm not going over there. There's too many people over there. They want to hurt me. Who said you could put that barrier back up? Give me things. I am excited though. Well, we're gonna go back really quick. Don't hurt me, don't hurt. Oh, I just wanted to teleport. I'm excited to get to a place where I can keep some armor a little bit longer though, because I did want to get, at least on like the rings, I wanted to get, whatchamacallit, ultimate cooldown. Malice, dexterity, probably the malice is good. We shall put that on. Stolen vigor, let's go. We can put that on. Cool. Because now I can do this. And look at us. Star shards and stolen vigor does what? I don't remember. Well, you have maximum stacks of momentum. Key passives. Your cutthroat deals. Oh, they do more damage. Cool. I love more damage. More damage is my favorite damage.
It is done.
All right. I'm gonna put the attack speed one on. Dexterity or maximum? Well, the lucky hit chance is nice for that too. And I'm actually gonna put those. We are gonna roll specific skills on those because we're gonna keep those for a while. Let's first, we'll destroy everything else so we have everything.
Whatever you need.
You. Let's do the vengeful aspect and arrow storms, which is already on something else, but that's okay because I'm gonna put aspect of synergy if I have it. Let's go. And then not that. Over here. Or tempering. Resource. Ultimate. We want shadow clone reduction. Love to see it on the first pull. Let's do shadow clone duration if we can get it. Oh, that's a great quality of life thing for me. Love it. Shadow clone duration. I wonder if it's true that damage calculating for some skills is different depending on a keyboard or mouse. I wonder that sometimes. I will say, like, even though I love playing it on PlayStation and playing it on controller, Just because controllers feel more comfortable to me. I will say, I definitely can tell that like things like the sorcerer's teleport, for example, worlds better on mouse and keyboard because you can actually choose where you're going to teleport, and it drives me crazy. Okay, shadow clone cooldown. We'd love to see it. First try, even though it wasn't super high. We're gonna. What do we want? We wanted specialist. Because if we can get shadow clone duration on both of those, as well as shadow clone cooldown, as well as I'm gonna try and roll it up here too. If we can have that full uptime, it'll be great. Don't do this to me. Okay, cool. Okay, took all of it, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not mad at all. I'm furious.
The forge is always hot.
All right. I do want to also really quick rearrange my skills because I keep doing this in a stupid way. Okay, X. No, I just need to remember. All right. 19 minutes to the world boss. Let's go back to the Helltide. Because we just need levels now. And we should be super strong.
Must prepare for a
The daughter of hatred demands blood.
Well, tell the daughter of hatred that mommy? Question mark. She is my mother according to the game. Just saying. See, isn't this great? Isn't spin to win great? Let me just refresh some things and then continue spinning to win. Hello, mother dearest. Exactly. So what I should dig out. I have a recording of the first time I beat her. And it took me 13 seconds. And I should edit that for me to say that at the beginning of it, as she comes down from the ceiling to hurt me. I don't have 75 things. That. And then everything dies. And then my bird working overtime here, picking things up. And I better not see a single one left on the ground, bird.
What's this?
Let's go up difficulty level. Because I may have spent too much time in this difficulty level. We'll do this first. Oh, I thought that was the whatchamacallit. The thing that was going to end in a boss. All right, we're already at 70 out of 75, so we might as well just go to the next one. You're hoping the butcher shows up to the party. Why would you put that evil on me? Ah, my buffs ran out. Did not kill nearly as many of them as I wanted to. Oi, oi, cut it out. None of that. Because if anything, we can do the boss at the next level. In 15 minutes. Sword. Cool. Up to key overshot. We'll go up to expert, and then if this is still pretty easy, we can do the next one up over that. We can do penitent. All about whether or not things die instantly and give me the XP that I am owed. We get an unstable elixirs probably next. Up here somewhere, isn't it? There it is. Oh, so we're just okay. So we're just leveling up now. I gotcha. I gotcha. Game. All right. World boss will be fine eventually. Don't let me miss it. I have a habit of going out to do things like right around now, like 15 minutes to the world boss, and then forgetting to go to the world boss until like the next hour hits or whatever, like the Hell Tide ends, and I'm just like, what year is it? I guess we should go check out that world boss that ended 40 minutes ago. We're also hoping for Wandering Death because apparently his I-beam is good for my build. Hold on, there's a... There was a gnat or something landing on my glasses, and I didn't appreciate that. Not cool. Okay, cool, beautiful. I'm still doing work. Might be able to go up to penitent. But really though. Anybody doing the boss guy down here? I feel like they nerfed the drop rate of those things, and I never see anybody doing this boss anymore. We're gonna do at least one right now. Man, this is the kind of thing I could just zone out at for hours. I just have to hold square and spin to win. Soon we can start getting the all the freaking uniques for that we need. Hold on. Don't be rude. It's time to die. I spent like my entire period of having my buff in the air. Some nonsense is what that was. Right. Leave me alone. Can you believe that that guy gave up that quickly? I can't. There are too many. He's got a knife. Watch out. I will say, as cocky as I am about the damage we've been doing, I do know that this frickin' Helltide Commander or whatever is about to be annoying. Where is he? Spawn him. I have hands for him to catch. Is that him? That is him. Beautiful. Look at all the arrows. Who is yelling? Who is yelling about my secrets? I don't know. But yelling about my secrets? Who does he think I am? I think I just heard somebody die a horrible death. That's what that sounded like. Trying to spill the tea, not to me. I would never. I think if anybody knows me, they know that I am a messy bitch when it comes to some tea, and I gotta hear it. Like this last week when whatever is going on with Cinder and everybody happened. And I saw that on Twitter. I was like, I don't care. It sounds like drama. And you know. I was like, oh, I don't want to hear about it, but tell me more. Scoot closer. Sorry, let me see. How's it going? Red. How you doing? I always go back and forth on whether I want to call you Red or Chris. I'm sorry. One of these days. That peer pressure thing where you told me it was all right and then nobody else did it, so I was like, oh, maybe it's not all right. So what I'm saying is, like, if you got really angry at me right now, you would do so much damage to me that it would be irreversible. Why they gotta be on the other side of this stupid thing? I just want to have them all close, all within knife throwing range. We gotta spin to win. It always shocks me to hear fully grown adults like, you know what? Really? They're streaming the rat? Yeah. I hope she's doing okay. I did not hear back from Calistra, so hopefully everything's all right, and it's just a very understandable fell asleep after work or something like that. You know, I do that on Fridays all the time. But we'll find out later, and we'll have to reschedule. It ain't a big deal. All right, Trina myself saw your stream. Oh, I read that out loud already. And brain hurt. Wait, what time is it? Speaking of brain hurt, 8:24. Okay, guys, we're gonna open this box and then we're gonna go to the boss, because if we don't go to the boss after opening this box, I'm gonna forget. And if I forget, you know what happens. I saw she's been having internet problems this week, so maybe that it could be. It is hard to say. But trying hard to say hi instead of just lurking friends chat. Hey, it's the friends that you said hi to along the way. That's what I say. I've always been a lurker. I always appreciate lurkers. I actually very rarely chat in streams, except for a couple different people that I've come into their streams and been chatting. I've enjoyed chatting in yours. I've been enjoying MJ, who you raided last week and caught me cheating on you with another streamer. She's been fun. Her streams have been fun. See, this mount should be sprinting nonstop. This is nobody gets on their mount for a leisurely jog. There is no like difficulty reason, in my opinion, that the mounts go slow. It's just annoying and gives something else for people to complain about. Also, spin to win. My spin to win is almost faster than this guy's mount. Just saying. Almost. All right, perfect 3 minutes. Ooh, is it the one? Nah, son of a. I was excited. I thought we were gonna get the boss that I needed, but we're not. We're getting the gold guy. What's the gold guy?
Look.
Hell yeah, we love a good spin to win here. In this household, we only spin to win. Whirlwind Barbarian? That's not true. That's not true. Y'all saw me use Blood Wave last year or last season. And I almost played a Spiritborn for my on-stream character. That man named himself Mephisto. The Mount Limited sprint is intentional. Yeah, it is. It is. It's like how the shops are about a minute away from the town portal. It's all about extending time. Yeah. Well, it's what irritates me about it is that they cave, but only slightly. So like people were complaining, for example, that you had to get off your mount whenever there were like barriers or anything like that. And it wasn't actually, and it's like the same kind of thing. Like it doesn't add difficulty. Very rarely are you in a situation where the enemies knocking you off of your mount don't die instantly after you hit the ground. And that was kind of like what those barriers were. Is like it just meant you had to get off your mount, kill them instantly, and then wait for like 3 seconds for the mount to cool down before you could pull it back out. And when you're just trying to get the damn boss encounter, don't you look at me. I'll kill you. I'll kill you all. That man's name is Testiculus.
No.
Or Testiculius? Testiculius? We gotta stop putting these extra vowels in our names.
I apologize.
No.
Oh, getting sassy over here.
No. Yes.
Got any other new armor? We do have new armor. Got a nice new bow too.
I need help.
That's too damn bad. I'm gonna miss that movement speed. All right. It is time. You don't use jewels? I will eventually. Since I'm just trading things out so frequently, I'm not. But once we get to Paragon points and the armor stays for more than 30 seconds, we'll put jewels in. And hopefully rune words too. But, you know, no promises for that.
Greetings.
I am hoping to probably, well, will it be once I get this done? Exactly, yeah, I just don't want to waste the resources, especially because sometimes they like to play games and make things more rare than they need to be. Oh, hello, buddy. I'd like to think that I'm the Chihuahua nipping at his ankles with my knives. He's trying to get me with his hammer, but all I'm just doing is living my best life spinning to win here. And there's nothing he can do about it. Except that, he could do that. Hold on. There we go. I was gonna say it's on cooldown. Come back here. I wonder what his boss power is. Maybe it's teleports. That was a weird teleport. The screen movement there was kind of crazy. Time to die. I realized I wasn't using my unstable elixirs. Scratch my face. Come back. I have knives for you. I'm hoping that we get him down once so we can get the loot goblins. It's looking like we're gonna. We love to see it. Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more. Go down, go down, go down. No. Get stunned. Damn it. So close. I believe. Oh no, my inventory's full. All right. Click, click. Alrighty. Well, let's sort through what we got, and then I'm probably gonna dip after that. Before I go too long. Okay, plus 140 is more than that, so we're gonna put that on. We'll put the gauntlets on. I'm just gonna put everything on that's worth it. Does this have was precision imbuement? I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. do one of those. We're gonna open this cache. We're gonna see what it's about. That's a pretty fancy dagger they got there. We're gonna put it on.
How can I help? There's that.
And put the star shards back on this. But I can do that. I can do that afterwards. I'll do that after.
Goodness and fortune to you.
Let's go back here. We can go back here. Listen to the waves a little bit. We're gonna let's see. I did just hear back from Callie, and she's apparently on her way home, so something happened. She said she's gonna fill me in. I'm excited to hear it because, you know, like I said, messy bitch. I love tea. But the good news is that she is okay, or well, contacting me. So okay. Exactly. Ooh, tea. But yeah. What's tomorrow? What's tomorrow? I'm an oolong tea kind of person. Green tea is good. Green tea is good. I like oolong tea if it's gonna be warm. I like black tea though if it's iced. Unsweetened. I don't sweeten my tea. I'm not from far enough south for that. Although, with the way the restaurants around me ask, you'd think I am. My ex used to import green tea from Japan. Ooh, miss those days. That sounds good. That is something. Okay, so this is back to the job thing earlier. I am gonna miss that from working at a Japanese company. Is my boss always had the best like Japanese sweets and like cakes and stuff whenever somebody came back from the headquarters, teas, all sorts of awesome stuff. Oh, it was great. It was great. But I had drinks with him actually on Wednesday, and the company ain't doing so hot. My layoff was not the last round of layoffs. It was not the first. It was not the last. And they went. It sounds like they went from having like 60 some employees at the max when I was like started there in the first year or two I worked there, to now they might have 20. Cars ain't doing so good right now, in case anybody knew that. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna dip. Thank y'all for hanging out. I appreciate you chatting, all of you, everybody hanging out and listening to me on podcast mode for their drive home too. Shout out Zero. And yeah, we will see Red Velvet Knight tomorrow for some repo, as well as who else? I know Nev was interested. Trying to remember who else. I don't know why I'm trying to remember and not just clicking, because I can click on Discord on this monitor and just look at the group. Oh, we got a 6th. Who's our 6th? I actually didn't see who our 6th. Polar, let's go. Polar from the chat earlier. Shout out from downtown. Exactly, Django too. That was who we streamed, for those who remember Django, when we hunted monsters with Hina and Skiv a while. And Dill. Afternoon Pokemon, that is Sunday now. It Midas wasn't going to be able to do it tomorrow. And we are going to try and do a longer one. So it's going to be Sunday, I'm assuming 2 p.m. As usual, I have not confirmed that. So it'll be up when the thing, I have had the thumbnail and the stream room reserved for it for weeks now. I have pushed it back so many times. I just kept it privated the last 2 times when I changed the date. So yeah, that'll be Sunday. So tomorrow is just repo, and then Sunday is the calm lock in the afternoon, and then Spooky Sunday to end it off. And then we'll look at going into the week what we want to stream. I would expect the Bloodlock to be back next week, now that Izzy and I have fully confused us. Or confused us. I'm sorry. I started reading something that fully forgotten everything, gotten confused with where we are, started over too many times. I think we're in the desert Did we beat the gym last time? Or is that 2 attempts ago? I don't remember. Oh, hold on. I've got my post-its in front of me. That's the calm lock. Where's the other one? It looks like the most recent written down stuff I have is from the Pinwheel Forest of Death. So we probably did beat the gym then after that. And then we are going to the desert. Play more silly games later in the year. Hell yeah. You got to finish your RPGs. You do. You got to finish your RPGs, Red. Oh, God. I forgot. Bianca has a Latios. Ugh. We have to fight her. That's what we're at. We have to fight her first because she's going to be in the hallway to that desert. And that's why we stopped when we did, is because I didn't think I had a Latios in me the last night we were playing. Oh, God. Do we even have anything that can handle Latios? I-Town fighting girls. Girls beating up I-Town with a Latios. No, we don't. We don't, because that was my issue, is everything I have either is water or is weak to water. We're screwed, guys. We're screwed. Kill Bianca or start over, right? So... Well, and it's doubly hilarious because she has a Latios and a Weedle. So, one of those things is not like the other. And Sharon at least has normal Pokemon, regular things. So, anyways. I'm gonna wrestle with that. I'm gonna check in on Callie, make sure she's doing okay. Hopefully she has some fun story. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Repo. I gotta think about a thumbnail for that. I might do a similar thumbnail last week, although I did the one last week because we had so many people I had to fit in it. So, we'll see. Anywho. I'm gonna go grind some more Diablo. You guys have an awesome night. Thanks for hanging out. If you haven't, and because I always forget to say it, remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. YouTube things. I always forget to say it, unless I'm trying to be funny. Sometimes I get lucky in the AI being stupid. Sure do. Maybe she'll just use, like, I don't know, growl at me a bunch of times while I whittle it down. Anyways, you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later. See you.